Hello guys, before starting to the video, if you like what I'm doing, please subscribe to my channel, like and share because that keeps me motivated. So this is illustration 7, basically in the practical part questions which comes after the chapter of marginal costing. A company sells its product at rupees 15 per unit in a period. If it produces and sells 8,000 units, it incurs a loss of rupees 5 per unit. If the volume is raised to 20,000 units, it earns a profit of 4 per unit. Calculate the BEP both in terms of value as well as in units. Chalo, let's do that. So this is actually 7th question in the practical questions which will be given in the behind the chapter, okay, of marginal costing. In this question, what they have told us, in first they made a sale, okay, of 8,000 units at rupees 15 each, and they also incurred a loss of rupees 5 per unit. 5 per unit, so 8,000 units into 5, then this will be a loss. They made another sale basically of 20,000 units at rupees 15 each, and they incurred profit of 4 rupees per each. This is profit. And they've asked us to calculate the BEP in units and in rupees. So what is the formula for BEP in units? BEP in units is equal to fixed cost divided by contribution per unit, and in rupees fixed cost divided by PV ratio. Now we need fixed cost. So what is available with us? Sales is available with us, and profit or loss. So using sales minus variable cost, we can find out the contribution, and instead of contribution we'll use another formula. Let us see that. Normally sales minus variable cost is equal to contribution. So anyhow we want fixed cost, so we are changing this formula. Sales minus variable cost is equal to fixed cost plus profit. Now we don't know variable cost, and variable cost varies per unit, so we'll multiply units into x, and we'll assume this like let variable cost be x and fixed cost be y. Okay, coming to the next point. So we'll make use of the above information and we'll substitute all those values in this format. First is sales. In the first case, that is, you can see here 8,000 into 15. $1,20,000 sales minus variable cost. So what is variable cost? X per unit. Variable cost per unit is x. That varies with the R units. R units is 8,000 units. Na? So 8,000 into x will be our variable cost. Why we are multiplying 8,000 is variable cost varies on the basis of production. If production is more or less, based on the production, variable cost will also change. So we are multiplying units with cost. We are multiplying 8,000 into x's. Variable cost will always vary with the production. That's why we are multiplying x with production, and y will be fixed. A fixed cost will be always fixed, let whatever be the production. So we are keeping as y, and we are not multiplying with anything. Then we got a loss here, so we are subtracting minus. So 8,000 into 5 rupees, that is 40,000. So 40,000 is loss. So basically 1,20,000, this minus 40,000 comes here, plus 40,000 minus 8,000 x minus y is equal to 0. Okay, so 1,60,000 minus 8,000x minus y is equal to 0. So this will be our equation number 1, and we have made another sales, so that equation also we will do it. The next sales is 20,000 into 15 will be 3 lakhs minus variable cost is 20,000 units. There we took 8,000 units because it was of 8,000 units production. Here we are taking as 20,000 because 20,000 units were there into x. Okay, then is equal to fixed cost we don't know, so we are keeping it as y plus profit. We got profit. Here in the above case we got a loss, that's why we mentioned minus 40,000. Here we got profit, that's why we are making it as plus. We got profit of 80,000, that is 20,000 into 4. Okay, now 3 lakhs, this will come here, minus 80,000 minus 20,000x is equal minus y, will bring this also here, minus y is equal to 0. So 2,20,000 minus 20,000x minus y is equal to 0. This will be our second equation. Now subtract equation 2 from 1. $2,20,000 minus 20,000x minus y is equal to 0. Another equation, 1,60,000 minus 8,000x minus y is equal to 0. Now change the sign because we are doing simultaneous equation. Change the sign, so this will get cancelled. So what we get here is 60,000 minus 12,000x is equal to 0. So 60,000 is equal to 12,000x. 60,000 divided by 12,000 is equal to x. So x is equal to 12 ones are 12 5s are 60. X is equal to 5. So we got the x. Now we'll find out the y value. So we'll take one equation, 1,60,000 minus 8,000x minus y is equal to 0. So 1,60,000 minus 8,000 into x is 5 minus y is equal to 0. 1,60,000 minus 8 5s are 40 is equal to y. Basically y goes there, minus y goes there, so plus y. So 1,20,000 is equal to y. Y is equal to 1,20,000. Now we got the fixed cost also. We got fixed cost. We got variable cost. So basically sales minus variable cost is equal to contribution. So basically we want contribution per unit, so we'll take all the information as per unit itself. So selling price is 15 rupees, variable cost is 5 rupees, so contribution therefore will be 10 rupees, 10 per unit. So we got the contribution. Remaining is PV ratio. So we'll find out PV ratio. PV ratio is equal to sales minus variable cost divided by sales. Sales is equal to 20,000 units into 15 rupees minus variable cost is equal to 20,000 into 5 rupees divided by 20,000 into 15. Basically 3 lakhs minus 1 lakh divided by 3 lakh. 66.66% is the PV ratio. Now we'll find out the BEP in units and as well as rupees. First is BEP in units. Fixed cost divided by contribution per unit. Fixed cost is 1,20,000 divided by 10. So BEP in units is equal to 12,000 units. Next, BEP in rupees is equal to fixed cost divided by PV ratio. Therefore, 1,20,000 divided by 66.66% is equal to 1,80,018 rupees. Approximately it is 1,80,000. So that's all is this question. It is very easy. I hope you understood. Please support me by subscribing to the channel, and if you have any queries or any illustrations to be solved, please comment in the comment section. Thank you.